Hello everyone, hope you're good and well, and welcome back to another one of my videos. So today I'm just up. I finished work a little bit earlier, so excuse the state of me because I've been working all day. But yeah, I'm just up at the RV doing the first stages of getting her ready for some full-time wild living. So I'm just up here now. There's a few bits that I wanted to do inside, which I've got some things being made for it. So I've got all the doors that are in the RV getting replaced. I've taken the old TV off there. That's going to have a door on there, and also I think I said in previous videos I'm getting a unit put there, so I'm going to have the new telly there. But yes, here today I'm up here and I have a problem with the windows. In fact, I'll show you now. As you can see, they are really badly fogged, so you can hardly see out your mirrors, which is no good. But what I've already started doing, and I'll probably give you a bit of a demo on the other side, is I've removed that one already, so that's a bit clearer, isn't it? But yeah, so as you can see, the other day on the driving it back, I did smash my mirror, which was a bit annoying. But to be honest with you, looking at the mirrors that are on here, I do find them, being used to driving trucks, they're a bit short for my liking. You can't really see the whole side of the vehicle. So what I'm probably going to do is change them for some taller ones. So they'll be sort of up here, and then you'll be able to see the whole side of the truck, or the whole side of the RV, rather than struggling to see it. Because what I found when I was driving it back is every time I wanted to look out, I'd have to change the mirror direction, and then when I wanted to reverse, I'd have to change it again so I could see the back corner. It's just really annoying. So I'm going to get taller ones so that's easier to do, easier to see even. So managed to get this one out quite easy, to be fair. This window, as you can see again, there's lots of fogging in there, so really annoying. Yeah, and I didn't realise that a lot of all this underneath is it's just a bit of plastic. It's just plastic. So my mirrors are bolted on the side of this one, but you find some of them, a lot of them, they tend to bolt them on the front, looking down the side. But I'm not sure. I think I'm going to stick with the side, but I'm just going to put some taller ones on. I might even mount some bars on here that go, some nice chrome bars that go up, and then you can get some clamp-on mirrors, so they'll sort of go like a C shape there, and yeah, they'll be quite nice. Anyway, I'll show you what I'm doing here. So I've just taken this one out and I'm going to seal it up now. Quite handy. I've got this, what we use for floor coverings when we're doing removals, so it's good stuff. It's very, very sticky, and I think it'll be a good temporary solution to put over the window whilst I'm getting these sorted out. I looked into quite a lot of different places on how to get rid of this fogging, and a lot of people were saying that you need to get the glasses replaced. So hello, look who's just turned up. There's Becky and my kids. My kids have just turned up. I wasn't expecting them up. So yeah, sorry, was to get the glaze replaced. But I've also seen some videos of people that they drill some holes in the corners of the glass and put this special liquid in anyway, and get some clear. But we'll see. I'll just get them out for now, and I might take them to a glazing specialist, see what they suggest. But yeah, so one side is off, and I'm going to go for this side now. So I'll probably give you a little demo of this one coming off. This one's a little bit smaller. It should be a lot easier. In fact, it's very similar to the rear ones. But yeah, so I'll get organised and get that one off. Just going to say hello to these guys. Hi. That's Liam. It's just been football. You alright, Liam? How was football? How was football? There's Charlie. So they know that I'm getting the bits done on the RV ready for living in it. So that's going to be cool. You all right? Yeah. Cool. Wasn't expecting you guys.
He opened the game, she didn't.
All right.
He's no smart.
I'm actually recording at the moment, so.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, because I'm doing a video. Don't stand on that glass, please. Hi guys. Hi Becky. Hi baby. What are you doing? Whoa, I nearly pulled you out. You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, you missed it just now because I've seen a plane take off and land, but that's okay.
That's okay, we were stuck in the back lanes.
Liam, please don't touch anything that I'm doing there. Please.
How do you actually take this off?
Well, there you go. One window.
Why?
Why? Because I need to get rid of this misting. And it was actually quite easy. So we're going to demonstrate to everyone now how easy it is to get these windows out. I did say don't touch that, please, because I don't want you to break it. But yeah, so back in a sec. Okay, guys, so I'm just removing the other window. So all you got to do is remove, there's lots of screws in and around the window. I've just got a few more to remove, and then once you've removed them, oh, I tell you what, you have got in the car back is my screwdriver, my electric one. I would love it rather than using this manual one.
What does it need?
Yeah, and then you remove all the screws all the way around, and then this trim will pull off this way, and then from the outside we'll prise it off, loosen it up a little bit on this side and then prise it off. On that side it was a little bit more difficult because you've got the taller, whereas this side you've got a smaller window, but that side had a taller window. I've put some stuff on there to stop the rain coming in if it rains, but yeah, so I had to remove just the trim up there, which is just down here. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my screwdriver, my electric one, because hi baby.
Hi.
You come up to help me.
Tell what?
Have you come up to help me? I said.
Tell me.
I said, have you come to help me?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Or have you come to be silly?
Can to help you?
Oh yeah. What are you going to do then?
No.
Do you want to do some screws for me?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, Mummy's just gone to get the driver and then we're going to do it, yeah?
Yeah.
My little helper.
No. Mummy, I'm helping Daddy doing the screw. Left.
So there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. This will be a bit quicker.
Wow. She said I don't know.
Guys, you go and play somewhere else because we're busy here.
Okay.
Oh, that is so much quicker.
Your time.
Put these somewhere safe. So I'm going to put these. Put them. No, in that one there with them.
Oh, that's right.
Got one. You going to get it?
Hit it with that.
Right. Done all them. That one down there was a little bit fiddly to get, so I had to use some pliers in the end of a Phillips multi-tool. But yeah, we got it. It's actually weird working sat in like an armchair. Very comfortable. Last one, and that's all them screws out. You want to put them in there? Right. So what we'll do first, give him a little. He's quite loose as it is now, actually. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take that off because that'll be in the way. Because this is the door one. Hang on, painting the.
round the bus, go round.
That sounds a bit weird, doesn't it?
Well,
Where's the keys? That sounds like the battery's going. Good. Sorry about that, I was getting distracted. So I've undone all the screws and this trim comes loose. I have to take the screws off. And then you should be able to loosen it away. As you're pulling it away on this side, just want to try and break the sealant. Some people use like plastic tools, but this one doesn't seem to be too bad. And then you should be able to just peel it away. Once you get it up to there. I'm just wondering whether the screw for that handle's holding it in at the top there, but it might not be. Nope, she's going to go. She's got to loosen up the... What I don't want to do is bend it too much. Looks like this has been removed before. And this sealant's pretty fresh. Seal. Just make sure it's not joined anywhere up there. No, it's not. Yeah, what I want to do... Not really. To be honest. Be careful here because I don't want it to just drop out. At the same time, yeah, I've got to break the seal on the top here. So I'm going to pull it back in at the bottom a little bit so I've got it so it doesn't. Wasn't coming off because these down mirrors were in the way. I'm just going to take these off. They're just two 10mm nuts. And that's pretty easy to be fair. Just turn it so I get on it. Hang on, darling. Give me a sec, yeah? And then technically, yeah, that should just come out now. He hopes. Just shut the... Out again. Yeah, that was the problem. You see it will just, once you get the seal off the window. Yeah. Yeah, so when you get round to putting them back in, obviously you'll have to peel away all the all this old sealant so that you get it nice and clean, and you have to do the same on the back of the window as well. And then, but we'll do that a bit later on. But for now, I'm just going to put some film on over the window so that it doesn't get wet. The good thing about this one is it's a door one, so we can do it without getting the tail lift or a ladder. So just get some film. Get this.
Mate,
Stuff is super sticky.
like a squabble.
Fiona, what are we doing?
Press in with the boys, then you'll find.
Okay. Just go in the back of it, alright? Break that. Should get it going. Just gives it a bit of water protection just in case. It's not looking like it's going to rain, but it's pretty sunny today. I think they give rain tomorrow. Is that a nod? They give rain tomorrow. So I better seal it up. Well, this one's going to be more fun. So I've done it in such a way I can open the door now. So it should be okay. Charlie? Charlie? Doesn't matter. What I'll do is get it the right length. Break it off. Try not to let it fold. Should really be doing this on a ladder, it'd be a lot easier. But I haven't got one to hand up here. I'm not near anything of mine. We're up on the field out of town. I'm hoping it's not going to work. Let's come back up. Got it. That'll do. Might just keep it a bit safer from the elements. Cool, right. So I'm going to get these taken to a glass specialist and hopefully we'll get them clear, and then I'll be able to see my mirrors. And then the next thing is to get these mirrors replaced. Got my eye on a few, like I say, there's some chrome sort of C-shaped ones I might bolt onto here, and then have a glass here looking down the whole side, then a nice tall one rather than these short ones. I don't like these short ones. I don't know why they put them on such a big wagon. So anyway, that's it. I'll speak to you in a minute. Okay, so that's the windows removed today after work, and I'm with the motley crew.
And I'm a girl.
Well, I know you're a girl.
With a butterfly dress.
With a butterfly dress. So we're just waiting for our food. I'm
And
hungry.
then Daddy's got eaten.
Yeah, because I'm starving. Because I'm eating today.
And then he's hungry. Super
And then
hungry.
I think we should go home and watch Stranger Things.
And then we can watch the other one.
How much did we watch?
We watched a lot. So there you go. So the next part of the video will be me taking it to wherever I've got to go to get the glass sorted.
And we are going.
Isn't it summer?
Which I'm going to hunt tomorrow. I'm going to
Isn't
look
it
for
summer?
tomorrow.
Come here to me. I want to see it. And we are going back home with Mummy and Liam.
That's correct.
Are you
So
gonna?
I will see my school tomorrow.
I'll tell you what, you can do the outro. You ready? So you say, thanks for watching,
Thanks for watching.
and we'll see you next time.
And we'll see you next time.
Make sure to like
Goodbye.
and subscribe. as well.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hello everyone, welcome back. So after numerous attempts of trying to find some kind of glass fitter or replacing the glass, and also trying to hunt down some new windows, so I measured the size of the hole, see if I could get new windows. The only ones I can get are made in the States, and by the time you got the cost of the actual windows and then the duty and the shipping, it was a lot of money. So And also, yeah, I went to a few glass specialists, but they only really deal in house glass, which is different kind of glass. And then I also went to a few coach builders who put me in touch with like National Windscreens, different companies like that, which again, the cost for, you know, for the actual glass, I'm gonna do it. I decided to do it myself. So last night when I got back, I dismantled all the frames. I didn't bother recording because it was just, I needed both hands to deal with what I was doing. But as you can see, most of your windows should have these joins. Some have a plate on the outside and some have these that go into the actual frame itself. And what you have to do is you have to pick away all the sealant that's around the bolts. These ones are still covered nearly. You can see they've got sealant, so I used a little screwdriver just to pick away at all the sealant, and if you're lucky you can pull it off. It will pull it out of the cross as well inside the screw. If you're unlucky, which a couple of them I was, you'll have to pick away at it with a Stanley blade or something to get all the stuff out. So then I got all my glasses out. These are the worst ones, the front ones, and also I've got the glass from the other one in here, this one being the worst fogged one there. You'll notice it was all I had at the time, but you'll notice there's some tape on the windows, O being outside, I being inside, blue being the sliding windows and green being the stationary windows. In fact, that doesn't look green on here, but it is. That was just for now because I didn't have anything else. Unfortunately, last night when I was doing it, it belted it down with rain, which was really annoying. So this is my smaller window, which is my driver's window, and all I've done, there's different ways of doing it. I did watch a video on YouTube, but I found that once you got the glass out, took all the rubbers off, a Stanley blade was sufficient once you got it in, just to slowly and carefully split the glasses in two, which is what I've done now, and this one should come apart. So that is my glass off. So what I'm going to do now is the tedious task of removing the old seal. I'm not going to do that with the camera in my hand because it's going to be difficult to do that, but I'm going to be using a scraping tool and I'm going to clean them up. Once I've cleaned them up, I've then acquired some dry glaze black. It's like a seal, 5mm thick, because I measured the old ones and it was 5mm, so I've got a 5mm thick one there. The only issue I did have is it's only sticky on one side, and I was looking for double-sided stick. I needed a quick fix today so I could get it done over the weekend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an adhesive to stick down the other side onto the glass, but only a very thin layer, which is stickle. I think it's the right way round on the camera, but yeah. So I'm going to crack on with that, and I'll give you an update as I go. Thanks. Okay, so what I've done is I separated the glass. I'm on glass number 1. I've got 6 to do. Super cleaned it with glass cleaner and microfiber towel, and just made sure that I really worked it so there's no streaks left on it. And then what I've done is I've put this seal on. So this is obviously, I've put the sticky side down. I'm just giving it another quick wipe over. Make sure you want to make sure you get it really clean and there's no smears, because once it's sealed you are not going to be able to get rid of anything. So, but that's pretty good. So yeah, so this stuff's really good. Let's find you a piece here. Hang on. So yeah, it's basically 5mm thick, which is just right for my one. I left a slight gap on the edge, so obviously what happened when I put the other glaze on, because it's not double-sided sticky, I'm going to put a small line of sealant around the top of this and then bond it together, and then obviously once they're together we'll fill around the edges with sealant, and that's what will completely watertight it. Yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. So I'm going to go and scrape off and clean the other piece of glass, bond that one on, and then I'll show you the result after. So this is the other one, the other side to that one glass. So all I've got to do is I've cut down in here with this one, and I'm just literally coming off quite nicely. A bit close. Sorry, it's very difficult to do with one hand on the camera, but you get my gist. And then once you've got it all off, I would suggest changing your blade for a new one, just to get the rest of the excess stuff off. But yeah, I'm going to carry on doing this a sec. Okay, so I've done a fine line of sealant around the outside of that edge of that rubber. They look dirty, but this is the outside, which I can clean after. But the insides I've made sure were really dry and clean. And then I've put some sealant around the outer edge, a real thin line. And then I've placed it down and sealed them together. So now once it's gone off, will be joined. So what I'm going to do now is that little gap that I've left, I'm going to fill it in with the other stuff now, the sealant. And that will be one window done. And this is actually my driver's window, which was the worst, so it's going to be nice to have that one sorted. Anyway, so I'm going to fill it in with some sealant now. So I'm on the last pane 6 out of 6. It's been a long day. Look down here. This is how tedious it is, trying to get rid of all the old adhesive, but I'm stubborn, and so this is how I spend my Saturday night. Saturday night.
Saturday, yeah.
So, but yeah, so hopefully once I've cleaned this one, this will be the last one. I'll just seal it up and it should go all right, and then tomorrow I will fit them back into the frames and put them back on the bus. Are you good? Are you sure? Keeps turning the camera off. So anyway, what I was saying was, because I've only got today and tomorrow, which is Sunday, to fit them back on the bus. No, we're not on the bus anymore. The motorhome, the RV, because then it's going to absolutely belt it down from Monday onwards. So I really like the windows in, and also I'm busy at work anyway. So
it's basically a storm on Monday.
It's a storm, is it? So anyway, I'm going to finish scraping, and then I'll give you a little end result of tonight, and then tomorrow I'll be fitting them back in the frames. I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Victory. Done it. 12 o'clock at night, but I've done it. It's took me since lunchtime, which ain't bad going really. Cleaning and resealing 6 double glazed units. I mean, I'm quite impressed really, considering I've never done it before ever. Yeah, quite tedious, but done. So the next bit will be tomorrow, because I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning. Feeling fresh. So it's the next day. It's Sunday morning, and all my windows dried lovely overnight. And I thought before I do a video, I would just put one back together just to make sure that they go back together okay. And she looks good. So she is all back together. That's my driver's window. I don't know if you remember it. Hang on, let me turn it round. I don't know if you remember it from the last video, but you literally, it was so fogged up. But now they're all crystal clear, looking good. So Mummy clearly isn't here. Mummy is clearly inside. There's no one here. I'm just doing a video. You alright? Yeah, thank you. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm going to I'll give you a few little shots of me putting the other one back together, and then we'll be getting up the bus to put them back in. See you in a minute. So what I'm going to do with the glass planes first is, obviously there's a lot of sealant around the edges, so I'm just going to use a standing knife, just the scraper, just to make sure there's no excess around the edges, and just to get rid of anything I might have got on the glass beforehand, which I've done that plane already. And then just with some soapy water, I'm just going to give it a clean off. That should get rid of any of the rubbish on there. Doesn't matter if you get the soap everywhere. Just be careful, because it will make it slippy when you're handling it. I'm just going to take my... Don't have to take it all off, just as long as you know that all the cracks off it, and that'll be fine. I'm just going to flip it and do the same the other side. Just get rid of all the excess rubber, that's all. I actually find that getting some of the bits off the glass is easier when it's a little bit wet. It comes off a lot easier. But yeah, so I'm going to do that with the panes, and then I'll come back to you in a second. Hello again. So I didn't end up recording putting that last one together, because I needed both hands on deck and my battery died on my phone, so I just cracked on with it. It's been raining all this morning. It's let up a little bit now, but what I'm going to do, I'm using my tail lift on my van to give me a good height so I can work on that. But I'm going to put this awning out so that it gives me a bit of shelter. So because what I'm going to have to do is clean up all the edges around, and then I'll do a test fit first, make sure that it fits in all right and everything lines up again, and then we'll clean the back of the the windows where all the rubbish is. I've got just some wire ended cleaning tool to put on the end of the drill, wire brush tool, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to use that to clean the backs, get it nice and stripped back and bare and clean, and then use sealant and seal it back in. These ones were put in with the double-sided tape, but I'm going to use sealant because I just find it's a better bond. Obviously, if they ever have to come out again, it'd be a bit harder to get them out, but I'd rather it was sealed properly, and then you probably won't get any damp problems anyway, or misting again in the future. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with that, and I'll speak to you in a minute. Right on cue. As soon as I went to start fitting them, started belting it down with rain. So just started her up, letting her have a run a minute, and gonna hopefully wait and see if this rain goes away. There is some blue skies in the distance, so hopefully it should be just a passing shower. I've got the awning out so I can do bits under here whilst we're raining. But yeah, rain, go away. Okay, so the rain stopped for a minute, so I've just what I've done is I've just put the window in place just to make sure that it all sits in right around the edges. I need to get rid of, someone taped it before, I need to get rid of this. It's not very nice, but yeah, just to make sure that it sits around properly in the edges, whether you need any wedges on the bottom, which this one hasn't got. They're already on the bottom of the window, but just got to make sure it sits in right first. And once you're happy that it sits in the right place, just a case of cleaning it back and applying the adhesive and sticking her back in. What a difference though. I mean, I can already see the difference it's made. I haven't even cleaned the windows properly yet, but I can see in there crystal clear as before. It's so misty. You just couldn't see anything, so I'm really chuffed with the result. I've never done it before. I literally, I like to think that I'm handy and you know, there was a YouTube video that I watched and sort of followed his instructions, and yeah, it worked out. So I wouldn't recommend doing it if you're not very handy. It's not the easiest of jobs I've ever done, to be fair. But yeah, so I'm going to get this cleaned back now. I can't really do it with the camera, so I'm gonna clean it back, seal it in, and then I'll show you the result after. I thought he was going to come running in the door then. I was recording. He is. Okay, so that's it. We the windows are in. After I decided to carry on. After getting them out Friday, took me all day up to midnight to get the glass out, cut them, reseal them, left them overnight drying, and then 9 to 5 to get them back in the frames and back RV. And look at them. They are crystal clear. Like brand new. Yeah, really chuffed with that. They were so fogged up before. Can see out the mirrors really well now. So, well, I say that I'm going to get myself some taller ones, which will be I'll have a better view. But job well done. You can type in YouTube. There's a gent on there. I can't remember his name, but if you type in fog windows RV, he shows you how to remove and do it all. And I found that really useful to give me an idea what was involved. But yeah, I mean, apart from it was very tedious, but it saved me a lot of money in the long run for ordering new ones, because new units you're looking at, well, just under £1,000 with duty and postage from the States. You're probably looking at half that, maybe a little bit less for getting glass cut, if you can find anyone and you can be bothered to go through the whole bravado of getting them done. But there was like a 3-month waiting list or something, so I wasn't willing to wait 3 months. So yeah, it's cost me about £30, which is, you know, in sealant and a couple bits. So definitely worth it if you've got the patience. Like I said, it took me 2.5 days with 6 glasses to do. So so when I put them back in, all I did was cleaned off the back of the window, cleaned around the door, and then just put a load of sealant in there and bonded them in, and reversed to the process of the previous video, yesterday's video, whenever it was, the day before. Putting the screws and the frames back in, so it's all done. So anyway, next thing I'm going to do is probably going to do the cupboard doors. Hopefully they'll be done soon, some painting and plumbing the washing machine as well, but they'll be in later videos. But until then, we will see you again soon. Bye. Bye.
I didn't realise I was
See you later, guys. Bye.